Refrain number 2: passion inspires action. Third, action is alluring. Indeed, activity is addictive, for you as well as for everybody around you. I used to believe that something contrary to joy is trouble, however that is false. Something contrary to joy isn't pity. Something contrary to joy is boredom. Also, a great many people on the planet today live in a weariness trance. Isn't that so? I'm certain you definitely know a couple. Perhaps you have a couple living in your home. They get up every morning, go to work, get back home once more, whine about their day, eat some food, sit in front of the TV, hit the sack, do this process again, starting from the very beginning once more. Furthermore, some of them make a propensity for skirting a couple of those means as well, isn't that right? They're in a weariness daze, yes? What's more, when individuals are in a weariness daze, they generally do the base. In work, life, whatever, they instinctually pick the simplest way. The easiest course of action. In any case, when you're excited and making a move, the inverse is valid. At the point when you're energized, individuals get motivated by your energy, and it's astonishing how individuals spring up out of the woodwork and need to help. Everybody needs to be the place the activity is. Individuals long for fervor. They're frantic for motivation. Glance around. You can see this all over. Who's the practitioner in your life? Who's the team promoter in your circle? Who's the one with a rainbow shooting out of their mouth? Who's the person who's consistently progressing, accomplishing something energizing? Pause. Definitely, I know. Those individuals can likewise be truly irritating, right? Who might need to resemble those individuals? Try not to stress. I'm not requesting that you be irritating. I'm revealing to you that passion is irresistible. Truly, look any place. The specialists sing with passion that climb the diagrams. The legislators talk with passion that get more votes. The organizations work with passion that command their businesses. Clearly, we're discussing positive expectations here. We're not discussing malignant expectations. We're looking at accomplishing something good, something admirable, something attractive, something awesome. What's more, when you consolidate a marvelous expectation with enthusiastic activity, you will scarcely believe individuals get propelled. Stanza number 2: intrinsic motivators. Daniel Pink composed a book called Drive. The surprising truth about what motivates us, and for reasons unknown, truly, and you might accept this stunner, cash is a decent help clearly, yet just for straightforward routine undertakings. At the point when zero innovativeness is required, cash works extraordinary. Be that as it may, for increasingly complex assignments, a great many people aren't really inspired by cash by any stretch of the imagination. Indeed, cash can frequently exacerbate the situation. I know, some of you are figuring, that is a difficult I'd happily manage. But the exploration finds that individuals are basically spurred by three things: self-sufficiency, authority, and reason. Individuals like having the option to settle on their own choices. Independence. They like improving their own abilities. Authority. Furthermore, they like adding to a more noteworthy reason. Reason. I do, you do, we as a whole do. So here it is. On the off chance that you make energetic move towards a constructive expectation, and you don't begin bossing individuals around, and you let individuals utilize and build up their own characteristic abilities, your entire network will normally flow towards you and energetically bolster your objective. Recall the last time you were accomplishing something magnificent. Presently, consider the individuals around you. It occurs. In the event that you need to gather speed around an incredible reason, simply begin doing something advantageous. Section number 2: Law of Attraction. A great deal of this seems like the law of attraction, isn't that right? I'm certain a significant number of you have found out about The Secret. It's a top-rated book, and there's additionally a film by a similar name. Is that what we're discussing here? Or on the other hand, is this an a lot more extensive subject? In all actuality, the law of attraction in most religions cover in a great deal of territories. What is reflection really? It's supplication. What is perception? It's confidence. What's the widespread life power they continue discussing? The general life power is God. The law of attraction may appear to be new, however it's really been around for quite a long time. It's no different thing. What's more, presently things being what they are, there are real legitimate reasons why this stuff truly works. Once more, first, you emanate your musings and feelings. We as a whole do. Second, your considerations become things throughout your life. You become what you think about. Also, third, activity rouses more activity. Do you perceive how this all fits together? At the point when you grasp a positive goal in your psyche, you quickly begin radiating that idea and energy. What's more, just by having that idea, you begin seeing things around you that will assist you with accomplishing it. What's more, by making a move towards your goal, individuals are motivated to help. What's more, everything begins with one idea. Section number 2 course, am I insane? Actually, pulling out all the stops begins with the littlest advance possible. It begins with a stage you can take at the present time, staying here today. It begins with having the audacity to recognize a super great expectation and the courage to hold on to it as your own. Also, in the event that you do, the whole universe appears to conspire to assist you with accomplishing it. Am I insane? Is this all only a lot of hocus pocus? No, it's most certainly not. We just experienced it. It's only a progression of coherent human responses. It's entirely regular, but on the other hand it's an unfair preferred position for the individuals who get it. Take a gander at the best individuals in any everyday issue. Business, individual, strict, whatever. What do? They grasp monstrous positive aims and afterward make energetic move towards them. Also, they generally appear to be fortunate, isn't that right? Everything just appears to go their direction. That is not karma. It's the unreasonable preferred position they took advantage of. I'll listen for a minute. Karma and difficult work are connected. On the off chance that you buckle down, in the event that you make enthusiastic move on something, you will seem fortunate as well. These are regular powers and we simply need to prepare to stand the world and make a move, and the rest will deal with itself. Section number 3 Soldiers in Iraq. So we should discuss beginning. What's more, this is one of my preferred subjects at the present time. Look at this. There are U.S. officers who have been in Iraq or Afghanistan on various arrangements, who would now be able to look down a road in one of those urban areas over yonder and have the option to foresee with unimaginable precision whether there's a bomb on that road. At the point when analysts ask these troopers how they do it, they by and large can't reply. They simply feel it. This is unbelievable to me. The truth of the matter is that your inner mind psyche can process around 10 million perceptions in some random setting, however your cognizant brain can just monitor around 40. So implies 999,996% of your perceptions you're not even deliberately mindful of. These bold youthful fighters have been in those circumstances so often that they've built up an intuition. There are a large number of small markers they may see. Perhaps individuals are strolling in an unexpected way. Possibly it is calmer than expected, or stronger. I wouldn't know. I've never been in those circumstances. Be that as it may, they haven't. Their psyche minds get all these minuscule signals, and they get a feeling about it without even intentionally realizing what isn't right. Section number 3 Chess players. Doesn't this transpire? You meet somebody and simply get a feeling about them. That is your instinct. An ongoing report included some chess experts and chess learners. They took these players independently and indicated them a chessboard with a game as of now in progress. They could take a gander at the board for 5 seconds and afterward the blind went down and they needed to reproduce what they saw on a new board. Indeed, of course, the chess aces were effectively ready to reproduce the whole board. Each piece. They saw the entire story. They saw the technique. They saw precisely what was happening. So they could without much of a stretch reproduce the pieces on the board. In any case, the chess learners just got 4 or 5 pieces right and that was it. To them, it amounted to nothing. They didn't have the foggiest idea about the game, so the situation of the considerable number of pieces was totally discretionary. They didn't have the fundamental experience or significant aptitude that the bosses did. Section number 3, defining into vehicle before you, state Volkswagen Jetta, and you just knew they were going to switch to another lane? They were in their path. They hadn't put on their signal. Nothing had occurred at this point, yet you just knew. You saw something, you don't have a clue what, however it was something, and now you simply know they're going to switch to another lane. And afterward, sufficiently sure, they do. This is instinct, and you have it in light of the fact that in the two cases, you have understanding and skill in those circumstances. You see your children constantly. You drive your vehicle consistently. Furthermore, there are innumerable different circumstances where something very similar occurs. You build up an instinct and it appears to be practically similar to a superpower to individuals who are less acquainted with those circumstances. Section number 3, developing intuition. Say if instinct is created because of experience and mastery, what's the quickest method to intentionally create it in different aspects of your life? That takes us back to your own objective on steroids, recall? The 10x objective. The truth of the matter is that instinct is fundamentally a superpower with regards to accomplishing that supersized objective. Individuals who have instinct are in any event twice as powerful as the individuals who don't. At the point when I was first figuring out how to rollerblade, it was more enthusiastically than run.